All right, let's do this. It's funny. I had Tiny Deadpool in the cup holder. I don't know if that would be kind of cool to do, or leave him back here. Okay. Let's get going. So, little known fact is that the fact that 2025 was such a barren streaming thing. I mean, I always say that I didn't stream a lot, and the morning commutes I kept up all through 2025, and so I was still streaming. I was still doing my thing. I'm gonna. This is really hard to say, actually, without sounding like what an asshole I am. But maybe it's because I was an asshole. There was a point, and I did convey it here on Morning Commute, where I talked about streaming so much. Like, I'm going to try to stream tonight, and I never did. I got the 2 days off. I'm going to try to stream on my 2 days off, and I never did. After a while, I was really saying, like, do I really want to live stream ever again? I mean, I fucking hate Twitch. Twitch absolutely is shit. And here I am, like, forcing myself to, like, do these live streams, and I'm not kidding when I say that it's YouTube's fault. It's your fault, YouTube. YouTube, you fucked it up, and that's the reason why I'm even streaming on Twitch. My Doors karaoke thing is the whole reason. And raids. But yeah, I'm ready to basically just flush it all down the fucking toilet, if you really want to know the truth. Twitch has never been a benefit to me. They have never been a help to me. They've never been anything like that. The only thing about Twitch that is even remotely satisfying is the people on Twitch, is the creators. If it wasn't for the creators, I fucking fuck this whole platform. If I tomorrow had a drop in followers to such an extent that it was like when I had what do you call it? Got suspended when Twitch suspended me. If I had a drop like that, And even not even the percentage, if it was those numbers too, because I have a lot more numbers than that. But if I lost 200 freaking followers in an evening, I probably would drop Twitch. I mean, I can't see myself staying. I can't even begin to tell you my frustrations with Twitch itself. I mean, the fact that it hates lurkers. Really puts a damper on things. It really puts a damper on who I watch, how I watch. I mean, yeah, I know that there's a lot of streamers that stream, and for them it's the game that they're playing, and it's not the chat, it's not this, and I gotta remember that it's and I have to admit I tend to not watch those streamers too often. I know that, if you're paying attention to the chat and the community itself, that it affects how you play the game. And there are people, including I am guilty of it myself, because I don't have a lot of chatters coming in and doing this stuff. Playing a game is really easy to do because that's something to talk about. Art streams, I get lost in the sauce. I'm not even going to tell you, especially doing the animated art. Oh, I'm so lost in it. I miss people coming in. I miss doing shout outs. I miss doing all this other stuff. I have so many moderators now to me that I haven't been keeping up with that. And most people don't even know that they're a moderator on the channel, because I don't get a lot of chatting. That said, I'm going to be doing My Hero Ultra Rumble, and I really hope Leafy comes in, because Leafy's my mom, and it's Mother's Day, and they are actually one of the people very dear to me, and with these whole Discord change up that I've done. Oh, it has been said, why am I still fucking using Twitch when I hate it so much? I really hate Twitch. I really do. I hate Twitch. And eventually Twitch is going to go away for me. Eventually I'm not going to be a Twitch user. And all these animated emotes that I'm making, that's something here on YouTube that doesn't have it. There's no thing for it. And I am I'm at that point where, you know, it's it is what it is. I really have to, you know, say where I see myself as a streamer. And Figgy and I did a whole idea thing that we came up with, well, she came up with last night, and where I wanted to take it, I'm kind of lost in the sauce myself, and I really don't know what to do. The fact that I'm really not using Twitter anymore. Oh, speaking about Twitter, this is a funny thing that's going on. There's a whole thing where people are reporting people, and it's a scam. And how do you freaking scam? You know, how do you do the scam when I'm really not there? And they're sending me DMs saying, like, going, hey, you gotta, like, you know, put out this thing, you know, this, and I'm sorry that I reported you, and blah 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 blah. It's like, if you fucking reported me, why are you still fucking following me? Go away. You know, you could be part of the 3,000 people that have gone away. Just go fuck away. Get the fuck out of here. But it's happened so often that, like, I'm like, what a fucking scam. What a fucking scam and a half. And I'm gonna stop because I got a chance to talk to you, and I can fix Tiny Deadpool. There you go. And relax for a minute. I'm really struggling. I'm not gonna even say it. I knew at the end of last year, when that happened, when I came to the conclusion that I'm not live streaming enough, and that I want to set the schedule, and I've set the schedule. I set the schedule. I'm doing the schedule as best I can. I am, you know, being consistent. I'm very consistent in how I stream, and I am absolutely adoring it. It is not the optimal times. It is actually horrible times that I'm streaming. And yeah, it really is. I really do not stream at a really good time. 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. is pretty pretty craptastic as far as streaming goes. But it is the time that I knew that I could be consistent in, and it has worked. It's worked really well. As far as me doing this, my numbers are definitely up, and it's really difficult to really compare that to last year because I was streaming at all weird hours. I was streaming at all weird times. Um, sometimes I would have, an hour freaking video or a half hour video, and sometimes I'd have a 4 hour video. Um, but they were so few and far between. And I know people would say that that's quality over quantity, and it's like, no, it really wasn't. It was quantity over not quantity. um, the thing that I struggle the most with right now is the fact that it's, you know, next year, 7 years, when I'm in my 7th year, I should say, because I'm in my 6th year right now. I just celebrated 5 years as a streamer. But when I celebrate the 6th year next year, I don't think I'm going to be doing what I'm doing now. And it has nothing to do with burnout. I'm not burnt out. I'm definitely not doing enough. And I can definitely see the animated emotes going away because I'm kind of getting tired of it. If you really want to know the truth, I'm just kind of getting tired of it. And I would love to finish the projects, but I don't know if I'm going to because I don't know if it's because I'm putting too much thought in it, I'm overthinking it. I don't know what is going on, but I feel like I'm getting further and further away from what my goal is. And the goal, on the whole, my goal as a streamer is to make those connections. And the biggest talk that we have is the fact that I do not have these types of connections in real life anymore. I'm not relating to people. I'm not a relating to people person anyway. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword that I'm asking for people online to give up their time. I'm definitely not saying open your wallets. I'm definitely not saying give fucking Twitch money. Fuck that. Fuck Twitch. And does it matter if you're lurking? Hell no, it doesn't matter if you're lurking. None of that stuff matters to me. But we were talking about this morning commute. Morning commutes, with the exception of one loud noise and one, most of my unboxings. Most of my unboxings do really, really well. And every now and again, an art stream like takes off, becomes, gets a lot of freaking notoriety. But these morning commutes, they're very consistent in getting around 10. I get about 10 viewers. I get around 2 likes. And it's really good. And when I realize one of the likes is me, so it gets around 1 like. That's not me. That's what this gains. That's the reach that I have. And every now and again, I I have to admit, I was very happy to get the person who took my morning commute that had no views and no watches, and they put it up on their thing. They tagged it. It gives me goosebumps. It was like so funny, and I had the most comments that I've ever had in on a YouTube video, which I think is 30. Um, and the watch time definitely was. That video has probably the best watch time of all of my morning commute videos combined, including the one that has more views, which is my interview when I was leaving the post office. And it wasn't an interview for the job that I currently have. It was another interview for, I can say it. I was trying to interview for Dunkin' Donuts. And they gave me the job, and I didn't take it. Um, I took the one with less responsibility. But I'm really at thing, and it's like I don't want to be. I don't want to be a mailman or even known as a mailman. Um, but I didn't quit the job because of that. I quit the job because fucking the job sucked. Administrative wise, benefits wise, getting ready to retire wise. And I realized that, going to conventions, especially like going to like TwitchCon or something even more ridiculous. I don't know if there's anything more ridiculous than going there. But going to a place like TwitchCon and becoming a vendor and sitting up there and selling my merch and the entire convention, drawing beans and getting noticed for that, I quote unquote. After the con's over, where are these people going to be? They're not going to be watching me. Freaking, I'm boring as shit. I think I'm exciting. I think that, watching my daily routine and everything like that is interesting and cool and all that other stuff, but it isn't. Let's be realistic. It isn't. And without it, that's the thing. Without it, I don't have anything in my real life that defines me as being me. I don't have hobbies that would reflect that. I really have put myself in a hole. And it's the reason why I went back to Twitch after the suspension, after I deleted my account. And then I deleted the second account. And then I deleted the third account. Because I was trying to support people and I was realizing that I don't want to be here. Q-Bean is a throwback. The fact that I say cool beans all the time. Q-Bean is not what I was. My original name, which was Q Hope, that's more reflective of what I was trying to accomplish than Q Bean. And June 22nd, I'm going to be celebrating 4 years as Q Bean. I mean, it's the reason why I changed it from Q's to Beans. It's the reason why I have a whole thing about beans. The Gremlin model is not a bean. the gremlin model that I'm turning everybody into, that I'm calling a bean, they're not beans. It's not like Fall Guys. It's a gremlin model. And I'm not the gremlin model. it, I I make myself crazy that I've done this to myself. And I do try to reflect what's happening and everything like that. But we are at a really harsh time for me as a streamer. And I definitely don't want to just abruptly leave, but um, if Discord is any freaking reflection on what's going to happen, I'm I'm terrified about leaving because I'm going to lose so much. And it can be said, it can be said that what I lose from leaving Twitch, um, I didn't really have in the first place. All these things I'm complaining about is because I don't have anything there. My connection to people is, I think, almost non existent. Somebody who hadn't streamed in a while came in, they were streaming for a bit. They were playing a game. I came in, said hi, and it's like they didn't even, see me. They're like, "Oh, that's nice. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, what you up to?" And I said that I'm, currently making animated emotes. Oh, I would love to see those. And I put a few animated emotes in their chat. And they were like, "Oh, I can't really see those animated emotes." What? And that was the end of the conversation. I tried to talk, again, and just kind of like, you know, gone into the ether. I became, I became what I hated the most, which is chat. I just became chat. And this is a streamer that follows chat. I can't tell you how many streams I go in and I say hi, and nothing. 30 minutes goes by and they haven't even acknowledged that I'm there. I'm responding to things going on in the game and they don't even acknowledge that I'm there. They haven't even it's like they don't even look at chat. And I'm like going, yeah, I understand that it happens, this, but hi. If you don't really care that I'm here or not, I might as well not. The what do I have is a huge thing. And I love Figgy's idea. I love Figgy's idea. The state of the stream, I love it. I think it's great. And it could be a yearly thing, it could be a monthly thing, it could be even a daily thing. Talking about where we are, what we're doing, and stuff like that. But I'm realizing that I am very negative, and I'm very hateful and spiteful and mean and cruel and all that stuff because I feel like I've been held down so fucking long that this is just another way of holding me down, and I've become fucking dependent upon it, and that hurts me even more than all of the rest. That angers me to no end, the fact that I'm dependent upon Twitch right now. YouTube here, it is what it is. I make the videos don't get watched. It just kind of gets thrown into the ether. I like the fact that I get a few more subscribers. They're really wonderful to have. Everybody who subscribes is awesome. I'm sorry they're not watching these videos, and they don't know like how much I care about them and they mean to me. But YouTube is YouTube. Um, I can stay a streamer with YouTube. I don't have to. I don't have to change anything. And I can evolve and grow and stuff like that. I can probably just do my karaoke again, and it will just be what it is. But Twitch is a now thing. It's a live stream, and it is. I am basically kind of losing my mind with it because of what Twitch is, and the fact that their terms of service suck. If you haven't read the terms of service, if you're a streamer on Twitch and you haven't read the terms of service that Twitch put out, you should read it. You should understand it. It is awful. They literally are just they without directly saying we're here just to take your money. That's what the terms of service is. They offer nothing. The burden is completely upon the creator. What we have to do is completely upon the creator. Our creation, basically, they're not buying. They're using your community's money to pay you for your service. They don't even use their own money. They're not. It's not like they're grabbing advertiser money. Oh, that's fake. Just so you know, the advertisers, that whole thing is fake. Even if YouTube itself is paying less for advertisers, that's YouTube's main focus. Twitch throws in these fucking ads, and it's literally just to get people to subscribe, get people to pay money. That's what the ads are for. The ads are not for anything else other than to get you to pay money so you can subscribe, because they don't want to use their own money. I make 7 cents on I've said it was 6 cents. I think I made 6 cents in the last thing. I made 6 cents for the stream. So however many people watch the ads, including myself, who has to sit through ads as well, I made 6 cents. To be fucking annoyed, to be literally pulled out of the stream. I mean, I watch streamers basically shut down their entire stream so the ads can play, so that people don't miss anything. I don't shut down my stream, only because I put them on YouTube. I do mention that the ad is playing and how fucking annoying it is, but I don't shut down the stream. Yeah, we gotta get going. I don't shut down the streams at all, but I have to figure out where I want to be, and do I want to continue to try to make this, because I'm going to become even more dependent. I'm going to become even more dependent on Twitch than I am already, and I'm so dependent on Twitch right now that I can't quit it. That's the difference between when I got yelled at and I had people really pissed off at me, and I still have people try to get me. I have Discord. You guys don't want Discord. You want to get rid of Discord. Stop it. Discord's not good, but I think Twitch is worse. But that doesn't make Discord better. The only reason I was able to get rid of Discord as opposed to Twitch is because I was not dependent on Discord. I had 60 something odd people in my on my server, and out of the 60 some odd people, there were 5 people that were active. Out of the 5 people that were active, there were two people that actually posted regularly. Other than me, I definitely posted extremely a lot. But I didn't have a single person, and in the 5 years that I had Discord, my Discord server, in the 5 years I had Spark, not a single person in my Discord had over 100 posts. So when I talk about them being active, that's the activity I'm talking about. 5 years, not a single person over 100 posts. And that includes people asking me questions. And, when I was doing the orc last year, I had a bunch of questions asked and stuff like that, and I was answering them, and it was kind of cool. I belonged to, I think it was 50. I think you could be, it's either 50 or 100 servers. Whatever the limit was, I was at the limit. Because when people were saying, join my Discord, I couldn't join your Discord because I was at my limit of Discord servers. Most of them I was not even active on. And then when I cut it down, it was 100. When I took out 43 servers that I was just not active on, I was left with 50, and then I had 2 other servers that I joined in the interim because that's how stupid I am when I'm trying to get rid of this fucking platform. I realized, every single one of those servers that I was on, except for the 2 that I recently joined, but every single one of those other servers that I kept, I had well over 100 posts, and a few of them I had a couple thousand posts in them. And I know that I can't treat people like I treat myself. I'm definitely harsher on myself. But out of all the posts that I posted, nothing came of it. Nothing came of it. It was a complete and total waste of time. Now, to give up my privacy, to give up my personal information, to give up everything for fucking Discord, that gives me nothing. It was really a simple way to freaking just say goodbye to it. And as much as I fucking hate Twitch, they haven't given up my personal information yet. But they definitely use fucking AI. And I definitely have more of my personal information on Twitch than I did on Discord. So there is that. But when Discord wanted more personal information to save the children or whatever the fuck protect the kids, whatever the bullshit thing that they've been doing, I mean, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It is a way for them to try to take money. And they want to get rid of the people that don't get nitro. And if you are a person that gets nitro and friggin' does all that bullshit, I'm sorry, and I know that you're embedded. You're embedded, good or bad. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you are. I'm sorry that your dependence on Discord is there. I know how it feels because I have a dependence on Twitch. I'm dependent on Twitch. As much as they suspended me for no reason, as much as they freaking, took away everything and did not make me affiliate when I was supposed to be affiliate, and as much as they were supposed to do all this shit for me, and in anger, as soon as they cleared my name and everything like that, I deleted my account. In anger. I did it in anger. And then because of friends and stuff like that, I was basically brought back into it. And here's where I blame YouTube for the reason why I'm... Just so you know, I would not have gone back to Twitch. I had no reason to go back to Twitch. The reason that I went back to Twitch is because YouTube, in the middle of a live stream, stopped my live stream, cut it off, and basically left me with nothing and no real reason why they did it. Because that live stream is up. I have that live stream. That you can watch the stream that they stopped in the middle of it. And it ends just as abruptly as it did when I did it. And the only reason that I was able to get it is because YouTube found no fault with it, and they re-released that stream. And yeah, it's copyrighted to the fucking hilt. It's got more copyrighted songs on it than any other freaking video that I've ever had. And that's the reason why they did it. Because of that, and not people on Twitch and stuff like that, because of that is the reason why I created a new account on Twitch and I started streaming again. But maybe it wasn't a good thing. Maybe I kind of wish it, if YouTube didn't do that to me, I would have been long gone. I would not have known what I was missing. The 600 people I have on Twitch right now, they wouldn't matter to me. All the friends and stuff like that I made along the way, I would not have known. Like I said, I wouldn't know what I was missing, and maybe that would have been for the best. This morning commute. The only reason the morning commute exists is because I was suspended. Because of my suspension on Twitch. Everything's related. I don't think I would have ever come up with this idea if they didn't suspend me. And I would still just be going to work like normal and, no streams and stuff like that if I didn't get suspended on Twitch. And just so you know, that's a bad with me making the best of a bad situation. Because fuck them. Really, seriously, fuck them. They don't deserve credit for anything. I created this, not Twitch. I do things despite them. I don't ever want to have a hype train. I don't ever want to have, the subscribers. I know that I have 9 animated emotes, which I wish I had the 10, and I need 30 freaking subscriber points. That whole thing makes no fucking sense to me either. I think I need 30 subscribers, and I've never had 30 subscribers. I've never even had 10 subscribers in the 4 years that I've been on Twitch. And who knows? Maybe my anniversary, my affiliate anniversary freaking stream will be me saying, "Fuck you, I'm out." Maybe. Because that's where I'm at. I can live stream. I can continue my schedule for 2026 and keep my promise by live streaming here on YouTube and not have to worry about fucking Twitch anymore. I did not say that I had to live stream on Twitch. One of the main reasons that I live stream on Twitch is so I can karaoke. I have a Twitch account so that I can watch other streamers, and I have a Twitch account so I can watch other streamers, have animated emotes, raid, and sing karaoke. That's it. And the only thing that I'm really doing, I mean, I'm doing the animated emotes like crazy right now, and I'm just kind of like, I'm really kind of falling out of love with that. But the only thing I really do is raid. And you know what? I don't need to raid. I don't. I can live without it. And maybe that's what I will do. Maybe I will slowly bring my streaming to YouTube and play games there. It means games like Batman and Monster Hunter, Fallout, all go away. I can't play those games anymore. All right. Yeah. It could happen. And me streaming on YouTube could end too. And you never know. I could go to Kick. And if Kick gives me everything that freaking Twitch gives me, I fuck Twitch. I'll start over. That's how little it matters to me. because I don't make any money on it, and I don't want people to. I definitely do not want people to spend money on Twitch. But I got to end my dependence on it. It's got to happen. And the first thing to do is to stop watching streamers. All right. Cool beans in the comments below. It doesn't have to be cool beans. It could be whatever you want. Thank you for watching to this point, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. I really do. You are the reason. You are the reason. And make it the reason. That's all I can say. That's the reason. Only reason I want you to make comments. Again, I'm not monetized here on YouTube, so it does not matter. It does not matter whether I do live performances or not. It doesn't. So take care of yourself. Be well. And I will talk to you tomorrow. All right.